Joining us right now, as promised, Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. Dallas, thanks for joining us.
I'm glad to be here. How are we doing today?
What's up, Dallas?
We're doing good, man. So you have this escape the room item with you and Grant Calcaterra. It's at $3,000 right now. It's an escape room thing at the NovaCare complex. All right, Ryan from Eagles Autism Foundation said that you enjoy the escape room thing. Is that the case?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I've done escape rooms with my family around the city and things like that, and I've actually done the escape room here a couple. They bring different ones, so I won't have a heads up, but it's a lot of fun, just thinking of different puzzles, thinking of different ways to try to get out of the room, and me and some of the fans, it's always been a lot of fun.
Can I be honest with you? So I was just telling Ike, I did it once with my wife. I end up being, when you're in school, you have the school project, and there's always one kid that doesn't do anything and then gets the grade at the end. That's how I was in the escape room. It was too hard for me. So I just let everyone else find the clues, and I would go, oh, that's right, you got it. It was too difficult for me.
And then it makes sense once you get it, but dude,
yes.
I mean, if you just get one clue, that's enough contribution,
Yes.
It doesn't have to be every one of them, but if you get that one, you feel good about yourself, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But,
yes.
Yeah, I definitely use the cheats on it. Ask the commentator to lead me in the right direction for sure.
Yeah. It's like you get the first clue. It's sort of like buying the first drink when you go out with everybody. You're clear the rest of the night.
You got to get it started.
Yes, absolutely. So Dallas, opener a week from today. I would have to guess that you're glad that the opener this year is in Philadelphia and not Brazil.
It's not bad not having to travel. It'll be a lot of fun playing in the home crowd. Get to see the banner drop. I'm sure the crowd is going to be electric, and then a big division game, a rivalry game is going to be a fun way to start the year.
With the opener, there's the whole banner unveiling of the championship from last year. You ever have a concern that all of the pageantry and the celebration of last year can sort of be a distraction from the actual game that you're about to play?
There's always that possibility, but I think the team that we have, the hunger that we have to go do what we did last season again. I think everybody will enjoy it, but we'll be able to flip that switch and know that this season is upon us, and the most important goal is what's right in front of us, not looking back or looking ahead.
I tell you what, Dallas, this is your 8th year with the Eagles. You've gone to 2 Super Bowls. You're a Super Bowl champion. This offseason, there was a little bit of a time that we didn't know whether or not you would be an Eagle moving forward. I'm sure there were some questions there for yourself. You guys got everything worked out. You're here on a deal primarily for just this year. I'm wondering what's your mindset going into this season, your 8th as an Eagle?
Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not too worried about what the future holds or anything. I've had a lot of fun this training camp, this off season with the guys, and I know that's going to continue throughout the year. So just like any other year, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to help this team win games. And, that's the most important thing, but really looking forward to it.
You talk about doing whatever you can to help the team win games. There's a lot of mouths to feed, a lot of talented players on offense, yourself and Saquon and AJ and Devontae. How do you balance... Obviously, you want to do what is best for the team. Everybody does. But then everybody's future also depends on how they perform and their numbers and all those sorts of things. How do you balance that in your mind? I'm sure there must be moments where you're like, well, wish I'd gotten the ball there or that, but we won. How do you balance that through the season?
Yeah, for me, it's just taking advantage of my opportunities. Like you said, we got tremendous receivers on the outside, a great running back, a quarterback that can beat you through the air with his legs. So the benefit of playing tight end is you're so involved in the run game that you're blocking things like that. It's hard to really not stay in the flow of the game because you're so important in both aspects of it. And I think winning teams, all their players get looked at more than losing teams. So when we're winning, that's all I really care about. Everything else will take care of itself.
So
when you look at yourself, Dallas, you've always had great potential. I don't think anybody's ever questioned your ability and what you could bring to the table. For a lot of your years being here, you were in that top 5 tight end sort of group with a lot of the other great ones around the league. I'm just wondering, when you're in an offense like this, does it ever become a time where you guys, where yourself, you're like, man, I know what my capabilities are, and whether I'm not getting those opportunities now. Like, how do you manage to stay positive and still keep the right mindset as an Eagle when you know you got so many other players that also have to be fed?
Going to a Super Bowl, winning games obviously helps. Having the success that we've had as a team makes it a little bit easier. You definitely look around the league and see other guys and watch their film and say you could do what they're doing. But I just take it day by day. I'm so happy, so blessed to be able to play in this league, something I always dreamed of. So, I'm not going to let little things, get in the way of the ultimate goal. So it's just one of those things that as you grow, as you evolve, it changes. But, when I got drafted here, I was more of the run blocking tight end. I watched Zach catch all the balls, and, I just knew that I'd try to find my role in whatever it needed to be, and that's what I'll continue to do.
So you had obviously worked with Kevin Patullo before this year as he was the pass game coordinator, but with him as OC, now you've been through a camp with Kevin Patullo. What have you seen him doing differently, and how do you think he's handled the upgrade in responsibility?
Yeah, I think Kev's been doing a great job. Through OTAs, you could see him grow throughout training camp, going against a good defensive coordinator with Vic. We had our days, they had their days, but it got us better as a team overall. And, the first test is going to be the opener, how he calls that game and everything. But I got high expectations for the offense, high expectations for KP. And, the best part about his job is he's got great players to work with. So, but it's been a lot of fun, the little tweaks in the offense, things that he sees. And, I'm sure will continue to grow and develop as the season goes.
We're definitely excited to see those the little tweaks that he's made. The offense was a good offense last year. How do you think the offense can be better this year? What's something that you think can do better?
Yeah, obviously, starting from the beginning, there's times where we don't start as fast, and that's going to be always a focus, is starting faster. And then, like you said, we had a good offense last year. We're going to focus on trying to get explosive plays, keep drives alive, and, obviously we want to score points. That's how you win games, and I think that's what we'll be able to do this year.
All right, Dallas, we appreciate your time. We appreciate all you're doing for the Eagles Autism Foundation. I'm jealous that you're good at the escape room because it made me feel like a big dummy in front of my wife. But and I just want to say, like Ike mentioned, that there was some, concern that you might not be here this year. We're all super glad that you're here.
Sir.
You're an awesome player and a real Eagle, and we're rooting for you this year. And best of luck next week.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you, Dallas. That item up to $3,000. You can bid at eaglesradiothon.com.